Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Mark's Interviews, episode 1. So let's roll the intro. So yes, hello and welcome to the first episode where I interview various people on YouTube. Today I've got Jacob Beivs from BEVTV Productions himself. Changed his name a few times over the years. He was BEVTV and then BEVTV Productions and so on. So we're going to talk through the history. First of all, I found you or you found me on Blog TV, was that right?
Yes, I don't remember it very well. I don't really remember anything these days. But I believe it was on Blog TV on the Bonzo 193 show, if correct. I don't think it was in a show. Or it might have been on a show, but I think it was the Bonzo.
It was Bonzo, yes.
Yeah, the Bonzo 193 show. I remember it. When was it? 2010 when I was.
Yeah. 3 years ago, I believe.
When I discovered him, I was always there listening, and that was really what I did on Blog TV is watch Bonzo, and that's how I met you.
Yeah, because
Bonzo I'm very strong on Blog TV, and then
First of all, I forgot to say, how are you?
I'm brilliant. Been a big week so far, but. I'm good. I'm good, thanks.
That's good. So I forgot to say that. Anyway, going back to that. I actually do remember. Because you used to do shows where you review them, and then you put them on YouTube. Because you did a review of the Bonzo 193 show. You also did my show, which was at the time Mark 1 UK, which was on the Chimp Boy 4 channel, which I'm no longer on.
I did a look. Back, my first ever channel was called BEVTV EP1. I started off, I was really at the time interested in computer technology. I was interested in how people, this might seem silly, but this is really what you really get interested in when you're like a 13-year-old, is that I was interested in how they screenshotted their computer and showed tutorials and stuff. So I said to myself, I want to start doing that. So I did a very crappy screenshot of my computer, basically a video. It was basically how to change the icon of a folder. I remember that quite fondly, and I don't actually have that video now. I deleted that channel and never got a record of all the videos. Obviously, my laptop has crashed over the time, so I've lost all of them. But I did a lot of computer screenshot tutorial kind of thing. I did my first ever voice one, I remember that, which was how to make Windows Vista look like a map. I did that, and I've done other things like how to make Windows Vista look like Windows XP. And then I started along the way doing ones of me in video, and basically I started to really not be interested in screenshotting computering anymore, but doing more things, and then now I'm more interested in sport than I probably am in technology, but I've still got that interest in technology as I do in sport. So it's I guess it's been a good ride so far on YouTube.
Yeah, obviously yes, because over the years I've known you yourself and BEVTV. We've all changed channels. You changed your channel. I've changed from Chimp Boy 4, which I don't know why I had that name, to more professional, to Mr. Mark UK, which we are in a couple of weeks' time. We are celebrating 2 years, which would be exciting. It's been a long ride of all different channels and things like that. So, what has been your best video you ever made and things like that on YouTube, you reckon?
It's hard to really say. I really did like doing the BEVTV official series. That was a real good one. I kind of did. I started to I did 5 videos last year before Christmas. I remember the first ever one was the McFlurry review, but that probably wasn't my best. I really liked the one where I went to a school and gave a tour. One of my friends was there, recording it at the time. Made a name up for him, made a fake name up for him because he didn't want his name to be shown on the internet. But I reckon that was the best one. But I don't know, it's really because I've had a heap of videos, including on all 3 channels. I reckon that's probably the best one, I believe, as I can think of. I can think of, that's probably one of the best I've probably done. Is that one? I really did enjoy getting out of the house and doing one outdoors of a school, which I used to attend.
Yeah, I remember those BEVTV series because you did have me on the BEVTV series. I think it was the last episode to talk about The Sims pets, I believe.
I had you on last year. That was a mix of things. I remember that video. I had a review of. I went through Sims 3 Showtime. I remember that, and then I also had a review of an app as well. So, and then also I had you on it as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, just some very very good series. I did enjoy the official BEVTV series, but it had to go. It wasn't attracting very many viewers, and I guess I got a bit embarrassed with it. Over the year, I guess I just lost it. I'd love to do it again, but it's hard.
So lately, you've not been uploading videos on YouTube. Is that because you've been a bit busy? You're not put up with much videos to do.
I'll put this out here. About a few months ago now, I decided to. I'm going to France this year, and I need a pretty good amount of money to go so I can get food and all that. So meals, that's all provided in there. We've paid off the trip and stuff, and so you need enough money for that. I've got enough money now. Mum and Dad's obviously going to give me some, and obviously my grandparents and stuff. And so, anyway, I decided to go out and have a job. And I don't know if you really know, but I used to play a sport called Australian rules football, which I really love. Wasn't really a very good player. Never really did anything on the field that much, really big impact. I guess I kicked a goal on stage, and then I also, like I was saying, I forgot what I was saying now, but I went out and got a job, and it was basically boundary umpiring Australian rules football. And I get paid really good for it. I train Monday nights and Wednesday nights, and it's actually a really good job. And that's probably the reason, but also I've had issues with my laptop, which is probably the biggest reason. I wouldn't say my job is getting in the way. I've got probably some spare time to probably make YouTube videos. But the thing is, my computer, obviously, I can't. I would have to go out in the home computer and edit, which is okay, fair enough. But maybe if my laptop was working fine, then I'd probably be making videos too. I do plan to come back in the summer. Well, not in the summer, but in the after my job is finished. It's in the winter. It's a winter job. So after the job's finished, I probably will come back and probably do something on the channel.
Yeah, because obviously you still upload this. You carry on, sorry.
And I'd love to do it. Also, I do plan to get a new laptop as well.
Yeah.
Myself.
I think when you need to. Because also you do upload this month in Sims, which is hosted by me, which I've been doing for now over a year, funny enough. Emails and coming through, which is fun. Anyway, you've been doing this month in Sims 3 for a year. So I remember on YouTube, I've still had my old account, I believe. I'm not too sure. You was asking people to do be featured on your channel, and I said I'll do it, yeah. Because I wasn't not sure what to do on my own channel. And it was this month in Sims, which is a monthly basis, and now we're on our second series, which has been excellent.
I'm really impressed and really proud of the. I don't really know why I really put out that video for people to be featured. I guess I wanted to have more of a channel with more of a community channel. I guess I was trying to create at the time. I guess I was trying to get people on the chips that would do stuff. So it was a bit like, I guess, you have people, a bit like a collab kind of channel. Like if you know, you know what a collab.
Yeah, I've seen them before on YouTube.
Things a bit like that, but not really. Like like you're not doing it on a specific like day or anything. You're just doing it every month, see. And I guess it keeps my channel rolling at the moment. Obviously, I'm not doing anything at the moment, so it kind of keeps my channel rolling just a little bit. Yeah, basically, I just wanted someone to come on and obviously feature a series, and once a month's a fine series, and it's going good as well. Like I never knew I'd actually never play Sims, but be interested in watching Sims videos. Like I watch Let's Plays from Curtis Parody all the time, and now Elliot.
Yeah.
And I do watch this month all the time because I obviously have to sit through and obviously watch it before I can upload it. So. It's a great series. Getting my channel, moved along. Hopefully, I can come back and return and start doing videos. So, both rolling my channel along.
Cause I actually remember the first episode I did, and I don't know what I was talking about because I don't know.
Yeah,
I was talking about my laptop, which is now somewhere. I think it's under my bed, which I lost the charger to. It's dead anyway. It's completely rubbish. Probably. Not as somebody the same amount as Jacob's laptop, but now I've got a MacBook. I was quite excited about changing because it was Vista at the time. Changing it, I was getting an Apple dock on it, and I was quite excited about it, so I filmed it. I don't know why.
I was really interested in those sort of things. I was really interested in making my computer. I don't really care anymore. You know what I mean? I don't really care about making my laptop look fancy now, but. Back in those days, I was really interested in that. And I guess you were too, Marcus, making your Windows Vista look like a Mac, which you could maybe try and go around and say, I have Mac OS X on my computer and going around. But no, it was it was only the first episode, but it didn't, it's pretty good. It was a pretty good episode, and it did make it the best bits as well.
Yeah.
Which I still have, by the way. I haven't lost the episodes. They're in a file somewhere online on the cloud. So
maybe you could upload them one day. That'd be interesting to see.
I will have to upload them, yeah. I will have to make a file of them.
That'd be interesting to see them again. Because, but now the show's much more improved. I know what I'm talking about.
There's a lot more back in those days there was not a lot of overlays and stuff. Now there's a lot of overlays and stuff, and it's obviously going outdoors has been a different kind of thing. You've always been in the room, your room where you're sitting now. You've always been there, and you've also come across
gone outside now.
Places for going outdoors. Seeing you drive is also another thing as well. I mean, when I learned to drive, that's actually very good. I remember the episode before, which was a couple of months ago. I think it was May.
Yeah, I think it might have been.
May. It was May that you first went outside and drove. I thought that was actually really good. And then last week's obviously was good.
Yeah, can I just clarify that? That was on private land, so I was allowed to drive a vehicle on private land. It wasn't on the main road or anything. It was my granddad's camper van he had for 30 years, funny enough, so he still got it.
Right,
also, and then later on, I remember I said in this month in Sim 3 episode, I wanted to do a kind of Apple show on my channel with you, and this is where we came up with Macmania. Now we've got more. We will start with 2, and it came the Christmas episode. We've got 3 now. We've got 4 or 5. I don't know how many we've got now. Losing track. So now we do Macmania every week.
I love doing Macmania, and it's a really good show. It's going probably along nicely. It's obviously not getting the viewers as it deserves. I think it deserves a fair lot of viewers to come and watch the show. I guess over the years I could see still doing Macmania. There's been a few times where it could have died.
Yeah.
Could have gone. My commitments has probably been one of those things, and then there's probably a couple of other things. Obviously, my laptop has probably caused a couple of things, but I'm kind of proud that I'm not doing the production anymore because the sound probably wasn't. I would say that it's a much better show now than what it was last year and at the start of the year because the first episode was good, but I didn't really think the intro was real good. This is personally my fault because I did pick up the intro. And then also the production was just stupid, like the sound. I'm happy that you and Elliot are sharing the roles of doing that production now, so it's coming along nicely. The sound is great. It's better than ever before, and the intro is just spectacular. Like, um, it's a good intro. It sends out a clear message on who's hosting the show, and then also to, like, we started at 1-on-1, and then now we've got Lee Edwards who comes on now. We've got Elliot Lyons who has just recently come on. He's done a lot. He's produced and he's made a logo for us, which is, replaced the original album art that we made. Um, and it's going along quite smoothly. We could probably gain a couple more hosts. So, there's probably things that didn't go to plan, like the Christmas show probably didn't go to plan as what I thought it would. My computer was. I remember my computer was locking up the whole time. But there's been some real good episodes that I really enjoyed. I remember episode 5. I remember that one. That was our first real big trip we had. I was the September event that we did, and I did it outside.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And then I remember the next day, Steve Jobs died, and we did a special event, which I wish it went on YouTube, but unfortunately I lost it somewhere. I don't actually know how I lost it, but I really enjoyed. Yeah, that one was really good, and then also that Steve Jobs when he died. That wasn't really Mac Mania, but that was kind of similar.
Yeah, that was a bit of a shock, because I remember waking up with a message on my iPod saying, "Do you want to do a quick Mac Mania episode?" Thinking, "Why? We've just done one the other day," and then I went on YouTube and realised that unfortunately Steve Jobs passed away.
It was really big news, and I couldn't really go past without mentioning it somewhere on either online, whether it was on YouTube or Ustream or Blog TV, which we were doing it on Blog TV at the time. So that was a real shock. That actually did upset me a little because I'll tell you how I found out. I got out of school, had a message on my phone saying Steve Jobs died, and I remember going on to Big Pod News, and I remember saying to my friend, I was saying, Steve Jobs died. He didn't really give a shit, he didn't really give a crap. He didn't really care. But I remember that. That was. I remember I got home and then I watched the news. I was watching. I thought, this is unreal. This can't be happening.
It was all over the news.
I guess it's going to happen eventually. But... Sorry.
It was all over the news over here. People standing out at the Apple stores with their iPads with candles on it, and apparently there's an apple on the floor, and someone went down and took a bite out the side, because I think the Apple logo's got that sort of bite out the side, isn't it?
Yeah. But see, the thing is like he's died, and we all have a right, like all of the hosts here at Mac have a right to be upset, because we should be thanking him, because he's really the person who's we've made the show, obviously, but he's made the show as well in a way, because he made Apple, he created Apple, and basically, if Apple was never created and he didn't create Apple, we wouldn't be sitting here right now doing this show.
No, we won't be.
We would not be sitting. We would not be sitting with our iPods, our iPads right now, and the iPad's such a wonderful device, and it's just really good to see that it's created such a good company. It's rolling on very nicely with Tim Cook now. I never thought that it would roll on the same, but it's actually rolled on quite nicely. So he's really done. I really should be thanking him for what he's done, and he's a good person, a very good leader, and he's got the values of a real person. He went in and created such a good business that is doing so well, it's dominating. It's companies are trying to compete with him, but Mac Mania is such a good show. It's improved over the last few weeks. I guess Elliot's coming in, and now you're doing the production. It's really improved. And it's really good show, so I really do enjoy it. And don't really want it to die.
No. There has been a few occasions where you mentioned it might have.
Sorry?
There has been a few occasions where you said it might have died. It might have sort of.
It might have died, but I don't really.
Hope not yet.
I think it's rolling on quite nicely. I think it's stable, and we'll gain viewers one day. It just takes time. Yeah.
I can you think. Also, Mac Mania will be coming up for 1 year in September, I believe it is.
September 6th, I believe that is. We've got it on the Facebook page where it was founded. And I'm not actually sure if that was actually our first episode, or if that was when the first beta was started, because I remember we did a few betas
Yeah.
before. But I'm not actually that sure. But either way, that can be. I think that was the first episode, actually, to tell you the truth, because yeah, I think that was actually it was, because I remember that we did the betas in August, and I was on holidays to do the first episode, so I actually, that was the first episode, so it wasn't when the betas started.
Yeah.
I believe we will chuck a real big show for that one, and then I reckon we'll chuck a 50th episode as well. Maybe not the 50th, but maybe we'll definitely 1 year we'll do something.
Yeah, it would be excellent to do that, because hey, why not? So anyway, I believe that is it. Would you like to add anything, Jacob, to the show?
I'd just like to, probably something I haven't mentioned about Blog TV. That's been around, and obviously my three shows. I want to clarify just why I deleted BEVTV 1. That was deleted, by the way, due to copyright. So that was straightforward. But I guess I guess you get a bit embarrassed sometimes, like being on camera sometimes, and doing these videos. You think to yourself, are you nuts? People are not going to like this stuff. But I've produced some good content this year that people have liked, and people have commented. People are starting to comment now and subscribe and comment, which I really like, because I really enjoy feedback. Not so much negative, but I guess very good feedback on what I can improve on. So I guess I just deleted it for, I don't know why, just embarrassment, I guess. I didn't really like myself creating those videos at the time. But look, I love still doing the videos. It's on. And probably my message to YouTube is I'm not a real big expert in YouTube. I'm not a partner or anything. I just go out and try to create content that people like. But I guess my message is to be yourself. And I've heard this from other people before. It's just be yourself and create content that you like. Like Mark, you're doing content on this month in Sims 3, and I believe you're doing Minecraft as well. Is that right?
I'm doing Let's Plays. I'm also doing Let's Play Minecraft with Elliot Lyons, which we hope be interviewing next week.
You're doing, you're doing the interview with me. You love interviewing people, and it's being yourself on YouTube. And basically, if you be yourself, you will eventually get people who will really follow you. So I've had good subscribers over the years. I've had people who have ditched me and decided, no, I don't want to watch your videos anymore. But that's just life. You're going to get people along that way. You just got to, I guess, deal with it with the possible,
Well, obviously, I do agree with you, because we all started off with no subscribers on YouTube, and now I've got 72 subscribers. It's been going up and down lately, but at the moment we're 70. It's the highest it's ever been at the moment, which is excellent.
Exactly, yeah. I'd like to start doing YouTube video. I do plan to come back maybe later in the year when everything's died down. Maybe when I come back from France would be somewhere where I'd start. I'd probably like to get some videos from France and upload. But also, I have another channel called BEVTV Productions. I created that for content that is pictured by me, not so much on me being on the camera, but what I film. I like photography. I like filming stuff. And maybe if I film videos in France, it will go off on there. So, look, I now have BEVTV main channel. That's stable at the moment. And then there's also, obviously, BEVTV 2, which I never really use. And then,
Yeah, that was the vlogging channel, wasn't it, I believe?
Yeah, so, look, I guess I have nothing to add, but just my message to everyone is just to be yourself on YouTube. Just don't let it. If you love doing it, and people start to, I guess, bag you out and say, people that don't like your videos or just don't like, I guess, find it funny that you're showing yourself on YouTube, and you're really fair dinkum about YouTube. You love doing this, you love presenting, you love being on YouTube. And just do it. Just be yourself. Don't even worry about other people. Worry about the subscribers, and then one day you're going to get it into a job.
Yeah, because obviously you've got to ignore negative comments, because I think everybody on YouTube do get negative comments who makes video content. So I've had a few negative comments, and I've just ignored them. And
even the stars get
negative
comments.
Shaytards get them.
Lockanome, Chris Perillo is probably one that gets negative comments as well. he's probably one that does get negative. I've seen negative comments about him, and then there's also these twisted mind people who, now that he's doing these vlogs and he's showing his wife, there's these twisted mind people that make dirty comments about him and her wife and his wife. So, you just got to, you just got to ignore it. It's online. You don't. I wouldn't probably take it as cyberbullying, but just ignore it. And don't say anything back. That's the thing. And if you don't like the comment on there, you have a right to delete it. So, if you don't like it on there, press that delete button. Otherwise, ignore it because you're going to get those haters, you're going to get your lovers.
Yeah, I do ignore the haters or the annoying comments, because we had one a couple of months ago on actually the Mania page. I don't know if you remember that, Jacob. We had a big hate. It was, I don't know what he was, but it was a troll, in other words.
As well, and, that Jamie guy, which, he, really gave us the craps and tried to get in contact with us as much as he could. I guess you got to, I'll probably change it. You ignore it, but then if it gets to the point where the person is starting to add you on Facebook and stuff, then it starts to get serious. We tried to get him out straight away. It's just those people they're haters, and then they start to. I don't know if he was really a hater, but he just started to get on our nerves.
I've not heard from him for about a few months now, so all over Denver, luckily.
I've dealt with him. I told him to. Yeah, I'm not going to swear, but.
All right. I would like to thank you for being on the first episode of my interviews.
I've enjoyed it, actually. I've probably said a lot today in my YouTube career than what I've ever had to someone. I really have enjoyed it, actually, and really enjoyed going back to my first channel. I probably wish I didn't delete it, but oh well.
These things happen.
Doing series, doing a lot more things on sport now, and like I said, I hope to get back in the end of towards the end of the year, probably Septemberish.
Okay. Thank you. So, do you want to give your links out, and I'll also put them in the description down below?
I do. Well, YouTube, you can go find me all on there if you want to check me out. It's youtube.com/bev. It's all youtube.com, by the way, /BEVTV main channel. Then there's also BEVTV2, which really doesn't have any videos, but if you want to subscribe, that's fair enough. And then there's Bevis Productions, which I want to do a lot more on soon. I hope to get a new laptop soon. When I come back from France, if I have enough money, I'll definitely get a new laptop. And then you can find me on Twitter, @BevOB5 is where you can find me. I tweet a lot. And then there's also BEVTV1 on Twitter, and they're on Facebook. It's on Facebook as well, BEVTV. And then, that's about it, I think.
So, thank you. So don't forget to subscribe up above to me and Jacob, and also, next week I'll be interviewing Mr. Elliot Lyons from the Legendary NFL Show. So if you want to ask him any questions, leave a comment down below, and we'll answer them. Anything else, Jacob?
No, that's about all. Just thanks very much for having me.
That's fine.
I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
I did, because I thought of it. Yeah. I wanted to do a new show, thinking, why don't we interview people? And here I am, my first ever episode.
Alright.
So thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
That's okay. So I'll see you sometime next week. Bye for now.